Hold your breath. When terrifying tree fails to runaway logging trucks, the danger is real. Machine Universe presents the wildest moments in the forest. Are you ready for the chaos? I'd really love to know how they thought this was the plan.
Alright, as long as you don't get hurt. Get out of there! No!
He calculated everything except where that heavy branch would land.
Smart thermostat to make sure it's nice and cozy when you get home. If you're using my products, and you can save up to £150 per year on your heating bill. Search high.
Hope the little one finds a safer home now. Take a look. This is how you work smart. A handy trick for handle a hung-up tree. Basically, a tree stuck during the fall. Just seeing how they're using that Valtra N154Q 10MC explains a lot about why things break so fast. Seeing the front wheels lift off the ground really highlights the raw torque of the FAP 1620 chassis. Modified with the Belt GV75 system, these Balkan forestry skidder seem purpose-built to drag heavy loads out of deep mud pits where standard trucks fail. A helicopter for a single stump? That's wild. You just never know what people will come up with. Forestry doesn't forgive mistakes like this often. Watching the tree jump off the stump reveals the terrifying unpredictability of slope logging. He walked away, but he definitely used up all his luck for the year right there. Next time someone complains about lumber prices, show them this struggle. Getting timber out of areas like this means dragging overloaded trucks through swamps with bulldozers. It is backbreaking, dangerous work where every load requires a rescue mission just to reach the pavement. Roadside vegetation management has come a long way. Instead of a crew of 10 men stopping traffic all day, this single machine clears the line of sight efficiently and safely. It converts potential road hazards into useful biomass fuel instantly. A brilliant solution for municipal maintenance. Watching this link line run is like seeing a symphony of industrial precision. The sheer scale of automation where logs are processed into four-sided cants without a single human in the frame is mind-blowing. It really highlights how modern sawmills prioritize maximum yield and speed over manual labor.
Hello, Mr. George. How much you pay for the new guy? 20 bucks? No, too much money. It's no good.
It might look hilarious, but the risk is real. Tree removal can go wrong fast. Better call the experts. Mission accomplished on bringing the tree down, but the owner of that red car is definitely going to have some questions. Hiring an expert means you are paying for years of experience that guarantees the tree goes down safely, not through your roof. The LKT-81 tractor is legendary for a reason, handling punishment that would destroy modern tractors. Still, seeing it drag that much timber with a limp wheel truly hurts to watch. Seeing the cab lift slightly shows the immense weight on the rear. It looks like a wheelie waiting to happen.
Все, не трожь! Ебать его в рот! Глуши! Пиздец!
Let it rest for a moment. It'll be fine.
Okay. Loggers for Trump. 2000. Brad. 2020 election. Loggers for Trump.
As an old school trick, domino effect. It is fascinating to watch. However, the cleanup afterwards must be a headache. Dealing with a tangled mess of timber on the ground can be more dangerous and time-consuming than just dropping them one by one safely. Those cedars are absolute monsters. The suspension on that truck is definitely earning its keep today. It takes serious skill to stack such heavy timber without tipping over. That hydraulic ram is a beast. Watching it pop those stumps open reveals just how much force is involved. For those confused, by splitting these giants, they knock off the dirt and rocks that would destroy a grinder. Perfect tool for landscaping. Saves the grass from heavy damage.
Ja, dan schudt hij naar de kloot, of niet?
Nou, schudt hij misgerecht.
Wel.
I got it on video!
You never expect a whole tree to uproot like that until it's laying across someone's hood. This shows why checking old trees after storms matters. Zero experience on display here. It takes special talent to turn a simple felling job into a death wish. The tree almost took revenge for that terrible cutting strategy. Situations like this define the term widowmaker. The structural damage makes it a ticking time bomb, requiring elite skill to dismantle without getting crushed by the collapse. Wheels spin, mud flies, and the engine roars. He is fighting for every inch of forward motion. The winch cable is tight, helping pull the load through the worst spots. A brutal display of logging. Listen to that engine straining against the weight. The man truck is definitely working at its limit. It made the climb, but you can tell the drivetrain is fighting for every inch of traction. Adrenaline rush when that top piece finally breaks free must be insane. Swinging around up there with a running saw is the definition of living on the edge. Witness the first operational run of this custom horizontal layer splitter. With 40 tons of force driven by a 50 HP tractor, it processes 1 meter diameter spruce and beech effortlessly. The workflow is smooth, but keeping up with the machine definitely requires a two-man team. Biomass processing is huge right now for the renewable energy sector. Having a reliable chipper is the heart of that entire industry. It is cool to see technology that makes converting raw wood into usable fuel more efficient and less wasteful. A textbook example of a barber chair on a leaning tree. A combination of a slow cut and a tight pull line triggered the vertical split. Fortunately, the strap at the base prevented the trunk from whipping back completely. This is a perfect instructional video on exactly how to ruin good equipment in seconds. This is a top contender for the Darwin Awards. Using a log grapple as a human elevator is a terrifyingly bad idea. Please do not try this at home. Deep in the backcountry, the Log Champ 550 yarder dominates the skyline. Grapple yarding transforms steep ground logging by rapidly swinging timber up the slope via aerial cables. Such a method keeps heavy machinery off the hill, ensuring crew safety and speed in rugged, inaccessible environments. Wow, he did well. 3-axle trailers are notorious for tipping over on the inside on steep descending bends. The single axle, when turned, goes back under the frame and puts the center of mass over and outside the points of support. Navigating treacherous paths defines the daily routine here. Powerful Actros trucks face crumbling wooden bridges and mud constantly. Survival on these routes requires more than just driving. Mechanical wedges have revolutionized the logging industry. Driving the lift with an impact wrench prevents fatigue, allowing loggers to tackle massive trees safely on uneven ground.
Whoa, that was way too close. Good thing he had his safety gear on. That helmet really saved the day. What are they even doing? That's just asking for a disaster to happen.
Allez, tiens-toi.
Gives me chills just watching this. If you're afraid of heights, this is like your worst nightmare. Seriously, people, leave stuff like this to the pros. They've got the gear and the know-how.
You okay?
Yep, it's true. Even the tools you trust can surprise you. Always double-check your equipment. It might have survived lightning, but it's definitely not surviving this guy with a saw. The sound of the tree cracking before it fell was so intense.
Bonsai.
Man, tough day for that lumberjack. Working through snow and cold just to bring down that huge oak. That's dedication. Double trouble right there. Those bug-eaten spruces didn't stand a chance. Dropping them together takes skill. They definitely took too many risks. But wow, those climbers are seriously good. Watch how clean and careful these guys are. Flawless technique. Zero damage. Before chainsaws, cutting trees was all muscle and willpower. Real forest warrior stuff. That chainsaw's cutting through more than wood. It's cutting through my faith in people's survival skills. Oh no. He really should have listened. Nature always gives you a sign before things go wrong.
The road. It's good that way.
It's like a chess match with nature. Just when you think you've got it, the tree makes the next move. Power lines and a 40-foot tree? That's just begging for trouble. Definitely a job for the pros.
Telling my mom and sister to move so they don't get killed.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
I shouldn't be there.
Oh no.
This guy knows exactly what he's doing. Guess he needs that daily adrenaline rush. That's some serious cutting power. That 20-inch style is perfect for tackling a root ball like that. And there it goes, right over that dead power line. One wrong move and boom, but they pulled it off perfectly. Now this is how you deal with a hanging tree. Tree felling is no joke. Even with careful planning, nature can throw unexpected challenges your way. That's why it's a job for the pros.
Whoa.
Rednecking it. There's always she coming.
Thought everything was under control until the tree went its own way. Glad he got out in time.
Home. Oh, Daddy. It's home. Still home.
Now she's gonna go.
I missed it. Who tripped, Daddy? Here, it's popping. Oh, here it comes. Oh.